Thank you, and welcome to another edition of Mr. Thomas Storytime. Today's book is called Toys Meet Snow. Let's take a look. All right. It is the first snowfall of the year. Why does it decide to snow? Asked Lumpy. Because the clouds are sad and happy at the same time, says Stingray. She is more poetic than factual. No, it's what rain becomes when the temperature freezes, says Plastic. I read about it in a book. Let's go out, says Lumpy. I'm curious. Yes, says Stingray. It's beautiful. Snow, 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 says Plastic, bouncing. I've read about it, but I've never touched it. I need a hat, says Lumpy. He is often cold. I need a plastic baggie, says Stingray. She is dry clean only. Poke me some air holes. I don't need anything, shouts Plastic. She just goes natural. And so, with no small amount of effort, here they go reaching for the door to try to get out. The toys make it. They go out into the snow. Look at them. This Plastic came down. Stingray fell down the stairs. And Lumpy is on his way down. Is that a different tree? Asked Lumpy. It looks like a different tree than before the snow came. It turned into a candy tree, says Stingray. It tastes like peppermint. No, it's the same tree, says Plastic. I recognize the branches. What do you think snow is exactly? Asked Lumpy. It's a blanket of peace over the world, says Stingray. No, it's frozen water, says Plastic. I read it in a book. That Mr. Plastic always reading. I mean, what is a snowflake? Asked Lumpy. A snowflake is a tiny ballerina, says Stingray. If you look closely, you can see it dance. No, it's just really tiny frozen water, says Plastic. I read that too. Oh, Debbie Downer. It is not easy to build a snowman. Snow angels are easier. Look at those. That is pretty. Snow angels. Yes, it is. Lumpy finds icicles on a fence. Stingray finds a puddle that has frozen solid. Plastic finds a forgotten sled at the top of the hill. The day begins to fade. What is sunset? Asked Lumpy. Is strawberry syrup pouring over the world to make it sweet before nightfall? Explains Stingray. Plastic doesn't say anything. She is thinking. But I'm cold, says Lumpy. My tail is wet, complains Stingray. Her bag is leaky. Snow, 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 cries Plastic. I'm a strawberry syrup sun in the snow. Sure does look like that. Inside the house is dry and warm. Outside, the tiny ballerinas have made a blanket of peace over the world. The strawberry syrup sun has gone down. And yes, the world is sweet. The end. Give it up. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another edition of Storytime with Mr. Thomas. I'll see you next week with another story. Bye for now.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make your own fake snow. And we're going to be using white hair conditioner and baking soda. That's all we need. Open up your baking soda, measure out a cupful, and tip it into a bowl. We actually need to measure out 3 cupfuls in total. Then take your white hair conditioner, pour out about half a cupful, and tip it into the bowl as well. Then start mixing it all together with your hands. It should become light and fluffy, just like snow. Mine's become a bit wet and sticky, more like whipped cream, so I'm adding a bit more baking soda. Keep mixing, and you should end up with a really good snow-like consistency. I'm tipping mine out onto a black baking tray so it's easy to play with and show you. You can see it's nice and fluffy, but you can squeeze it together just like snow to make a snowball. I'm spreading it out over the tray, and you can do whatever you like with it. Make snowballs and break them up again, or make your own winter wonderland scene. I'm adding this little polar bear. And of course, if you're going to make your own snow, you've got to make your own snowman. I'm using a couple of small pebbles for eyes, and I coloured in the end of this cocktail stick to use as a carrot nose. Add a couple of twigs for the arms, and I'm using some ribbon for the scarf. And that's our snowman complete, made from our very own fake snow. Pretty cool, huh? And the best thing is, the snow doesn't melt. It's really good fun to play with, and you can sprinkle some snow over your winter wonderland. You could add in some other decorations, maybe a mini Christmas tree, or maybe Santa's sleigh and reindeer. And if you get bored of your snowman, you can just squish him, pick out the pieces, and build yourself another one. For this one, I used 3 balls to make him nice and tall, and baking soda. And you get to pick out the pieces and start all over again. If you want to, you could use one of these snowman faces with an LED light-up nose, which I showed you how to make in my last video.